Hello guys. Yesterday we made a video where I taught you how to catch 20 candles to 30 candles scalp in the forex market, and that particular strategy is okay for both beginners, intermediate, and professional traders. You just have to follow that particular strategy, how you saw it, and you can easily make money, okay, from that particular strategy. Okay, that particular strategy may not be as complex as this one because this one requires you holding trades from. Okay, look at this trade now. Can you see this particular trade was from the daily time frame? And look at how accurate our entry was. Our entry is, right? So this particular strategy may be a little bit different from the strategy I gave yesterday. Okay, so the strategy for yesterday just basically, you just whether you're a beginner or intermediate or you have few knowledge in the financial market, you can just easily use that particular strategy. All right, so now I'm going to teach you this particular one here that you can use to catch 100 candles, guys. I'm talking about 100 candles. You can catch more than 100 candles with this particular strategy. And I'm going to be very very honest with you. You see this indicator that we have right here in the charts. We are not going to need it. You're not going to need this because this particular strategy you are using here deals with the higher time frame. All right, so and for higher time frame trading, you don't actually need much indicators because this particular type of trading requires more skilled and advanced knowledge in the financial market. Okay, look at this particular trade right here. Look at how I entered this trade. Can you see? I had to just wait for that sweep of liquidity that happened there. Okay, this analysis was done on TradingView. Okay, but I'm just gonna quickly show you how you can catch 100 candles, right, to you know to 300 candles using this particular strategy. Right now, look at this sweep that happened here. The market got to this point. The market got to this point and it took liquidity. It kicked out this high. Now, the way the market kicked out this high and started reversing, it was somehow, if you go to the 1 minute time frame and look at how this particular zone, how the market reacted to this zone, if you go to the 1 minute time frame and look at it, you're going to know that it just went and took liquidity. The market is already on a strong bearish trend, right? Because there are some times whereby the market may be on a bearish trend, but it's not strong. It's just a ranging bearish market. But this particular market is has momentum, has liquidity, has volatility. All right. So there's not much consolidation, but the market just needs to go to a previous level, clear the liquidity from that level before it starts reversing. Right. So that was basically what happened here. Market clear liquidity, but this is not, I'm going to be honest with you, this is not the only thing you're going to need. Let me go and delete this moving average that we're seeing here. This particular red moving average that we're seeing here, I need to delete it because if you see, the moving average showed us showed the change of character here, or change of direction here, right? This is where the moving average showed change of direction, but we actually entered here. So that's to show you that there are more advanced ways to approach the market, to know what's going to happen without actually you using so much indicator or waiting for indicator to give you that confidence, because these indicators can still give you confidence and may not go to that particular direction for a long or a consistent period of time. That's why I said earlier in this video that if you are still a beginner or intermediate, you just need a very simple strategy that can give you 20 candles to 30 candles. Go and check my previous video, the last video I made. You're going to see that strategy. If you look at the 1 hour time frame, look at how accurate the entry was from the 1 hour time frame, right? But from the 1 hour time frame, normally you're supposed to enter from here. But this particular day, the market is a continuation, right? The market was on a continuation. It's going to continue going downwards. It's going to continue going downward because there's a continuation. So the market started from this point. If I had entered here, it would have been a very, very perfect entry. So, but I still entered from here. And another thing that can still happen, another possibility is that if you're a scalper, you can still take trades from here. And even when the market still gets to this point, you can still scalp. That's just the truth if you're a scalper. So let me just quickly show you how you can trade long term, how you can catch 200 candles, 300 candles, 400 candles from the markets, all right? Because this particular kind of trade just requires you taking only one trade, all right? One good trade. You can even use a very, very small. This kind of trade can actually grow a small equity. Because sometimes when I want to grow a small equity, because let me tell you something, guys. Whether you have big equity, small equity, you can start from anywhere as long as you have a good knowledge, a sound knowledge. I can trade any account size. I can trade any account size as long as you have that sound knowledge about trading. All right. So now, but let me quickly show you how you can catch 200 pips, 300 pips from the market. Right. So you have to first of all know what is happening. You have to go to the weekly time frame. This particular pair is on a consistent bearish move. So the only kind of trade that you should be looking out for, or the highest, or the trade that has high probabilities, are only trades that are bearish moves. All right. So if you're going to take any trade as a bullish trade, then that trade should be a short-term trade. Then if you go to the daily time frame, you'll still see that this market has been selling for a very, very long time. Okay, it has been selling for a very, very long time, right? So, but now at this particular zone, there was a form of accumulation here. There's a form of accumulation in this particular zone, right? There's a form of accumulation. Markets sold small here, then bought, sold, bought again, then from here is now selling. So the market may still sell backward again. It may even sell to this point, then before you now, sorry, it may buy to this point before you now continue selling downwards, right? Market can also do that. So there are a lot of possibilities that can happen. That's why, in as much as you are still a swing trader, once in a while take profits. Me, I like taking profit. I like withdrawing my money. That's why sometimes you see me trading a $100 account, $200 account, $300 account. That's because I like withdrawing my money. If I make profit, I withdraw the money. I don't always like or intend to save my money in the broker's accounts. So if you see a good trade, you take it, you close, then that's it. Now, so from what the market did the previous day, it bought here, then it sold and got to this point, then before you now continue selling again, right? So now, since I already know that the market is in a bearish trend already, and it may likely get to this point before it now goes back, but even in as much as this market is ranging from the daily time frame, the overall direction is still bearish. So the best conditions or the best type of trades to take are bearish trades, right? That's why I took this trade here, and the market's actually delivered, right? And if you look at the 1 hour time frame, how many candles did you catch from the 1 hour time frame? How many candles did you catch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we caught 12 candle, right? If you're holding trade for shorter time, your win rates can be high, especially when you know what you're doing. Okay, but if you're taking longer and trades, long-term trades, you need to be patient.